Personally, I am rooting for Spini. Hey guys, Zippy right here, and today I am back with a new what if. This is what if Fasha had a child, which the idea for this what if came to me while playing the Bardock Alone Against Fate DLC from Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, which has just been released. So if you don't want to get any sub-story spoiler alerts, I suggest you don't watch this video until you've played that part of the game, until you've played Bardock Alone Against Fate. And well, if you don't care either way, then stick around and watch. Now, in order to make this story work, we're going to need to bring events forward a little bit to about a year prior to the destruction of planet Vegeta. Otherwise, we're not going to have time to make this story happen. And, well, here goes. Well, one day, Bardock and his crew were celebrating a job well done inside the Saiyan Tavern, just celebrating their latest victory, and, well, when, morning arose and Bardock, woke up, who was, pretty much dead to the world on the table, he noticed Fasha was still at the, bar, was, sitting by the, on the stool, pretty much directly in front of the bartender. Hey, don't you think you ought to take it easy? Relax, Bardock, I'm only celebrating. Don't worry, I'm more than ready for our next job. And well, as their conversation continued, Bardock notices a suspicious-looking Saiyan watching them from the corner. Hey, do you know that guy? Oh, him again. Him again? Yeah, I've seen him a lot lately. I think he's been following me. Well, you want me to set him straight? Well, if you feel you must. Hey, you, boy! What? What are you doing staring and following Fasha around? You up to something? No, Bardock, sir, it's nothing like that. I see you know who I am, then. Yes, of course I know who you are. You are a legend around these parts. I always hoped that I could be as strong as you. Quit the flattery crap. What's your game here? What game? No, it's nothing like that. It's just... Okay, the truth is, I have admired Fasha for such a long time. She's an accomplished warrior. And she's so beautiful. And I've just been trying to develop the confidence to speak to her. But what would a Saiyan girl like her want with a joke like me? My power level's not that high. I don't have the confidence. I'm no soldier. Well, if that's all it is, we can take care of this right now. Yo, Fasha, come over here. What? Are you nuts? Look, I just want to get stronger first, okay? And build up the confidence. Well, I can certainly understand that, I guess. Bardock, can you do me a favor? I want you to fight me. What? You heard me, fight me. I might get stronger if you fight with me. And well, Bardock in the end agrees to do this, and we get a battle between the two. Now this guy's power level is only about 700, so only about 200 above Guinea. So I guess that would make him the second weakest Saiyan on the planet. Again, maybe not, you know, there could be Saiyans 510, 550, 600. Anyway, not the point. With Bardock's power level at 10,000, it's not much of a challenge for Bardock. And well, since Bardock is not the type to restrain himself, yeah, this guy is in for the beating of his life. To the point that he's almost dead. However, Bardock did see some potential with him. He took some of his hardest hits and still was able to get up. But after the second go round, yeah, he was pretty much on the brink of death. Well, you should definitely get a pretty good Zenkai boost from this. If I get you to the med bay in time. One thing's for sure, I'm not going to be cleaning up your corpse. And well, essentially, he is taken to the med bay, and Bardock goes back to Fasha and report, and you may be surprised to find that Fasha actually found the whole thing kind of sweet. That this poor soul put himself through that just to get stronger so he can try and meet her. She actually found that quite flattering and charming. Fasha, well, who would have thought you were the romantic type? Bardock, there's more to someone than just their power level. There's the potential to getting stronger. Like us. You, me, Borgo, Shugesh, Tora, we were all born low-class Saiyans. Yet, look at us now. We are stronger than most of the elite Saiyans. You, at 10,000. You should be in the elites. And that's what's most attractive to me. The potential to getting stronger. Not just a number in the scouter. And the fact that this guy challenged you, someone who is literally 10 times stronger than him, tells me he definitely has the potential to getting stronger. And that just maybe, he may be worth my time after all. And so, with their conversation done, Fasha really could not get Spini out of her head what he went through for her. So she actually decided to wait out the medical unit for him until he was done, healing up in the healing chamber from the beating Bardock had given him. And well, yes, he definitely got quite a Zenkai from it. He's about 14, maybe getting close to 1,500 now. So he's only about 500 points behind Fasha. I mean, Bardock did nearly beat him close to the brink of death. And, well, he's surprised to find Fasha out there waiting. So you're the worthless Saiyan who's been trying to meet me. Well, what do you say we find out if you can handle me or not? Come with me and fight me now. And so, Spini follows her along up to some mountain ranges, and the two of them begin to have a bit of a match together. After all, this is how Saiyans more or less bond. And Fasha could definitely tell this guy definitely had potential as a fighter. The fact this guy wasn't a soldier was, well, quite baffling. Maybe he's like Gine and doesn't like killing. Who knows? But bottom line is, he does have potential and somewhat some talent as a fighter. That he's actually caught Fasha by surprise a couple times, but ultimately Fasha is still the much better fighter, and just has all that experience. And after she's done playing around with him, she pretty much stomps him. Your name, it's Spini, isn't it? Yes, Fasha. Listen up. You have potential. However, for now, I'm still out of your league. I'll tell you what. Prove to me you can get stronger than this. Come and find me in 6 months, and maybe then I'll let you buy me a drink, okay? And well, Spini did just that. He trained hard every day and kept building his strength up, sparring with Saiyans whenever he could, and whenever he couldn't find any Saiyans to spar with, he was battling wild Cybermen, which gives him a pretty cool scar on his elbow. I mean, after all, Cybermen are dangerous, vicious killers. And, well, eventually he would bridge the gap between their power, and in 6 months' time, when Fasha and Bardock's crew had earned a bit more time off, Spini had finally seen Fasha again. I was wondering when you were going to show up. I thought maybe you ran off and got yourself killed. Which, mind you, doing that for me might have been quite romantic. And well, she gauges him with his scouter and does indeed see that he has grown stronger within that time. And that not only has gone stronger, he's bridged the gap between their power, which has very much impressed her. And, well, as promised, she let Spini buy her a drink. They talked for a bit. Turns out they got along great, and they had fun telling each other about their adventures since. Him telling her about the scar that he got from a really nasty Cyberman. Yeah, you gotta be careful around those things, especially around your level back when we sparred. But you held on, you managed to defeat it. Guess that means Fasha's boyfriend is even stronger than Raditz now. Okay, so well, with that, Fasha takes him by the arm, and well, they're off. And they have yet another sparring match together, with the battle being a lot more even than it was the first time, until Fasha had had enough, which results in the two being a Saiyan couple, and well, much like how Gine and Bardock, they're loyal to each other. They're not sleeping around on each other. Yet, of course, as we know, Saiyans don't have marriage. But they're definitely a couple. And, well, about 9 months later, Fasha has a daughter by the name of Bash. And, well, this is where we begin to head into the events of Bardock, the father of Goku. And that's where we're going to be leaving things for right now. After all, Kakarot has only just been born too.